So, Rachel, welcome.
Hi, Karen.
I think the first thing I'd like to ask is, what was it that was going on in the business that led you to think, well, we need some form of developmental training? What were the challenges for you?
There's a few different aspects to that. Henmans has grown a tremendous amount over a relatively short period of time, and as part of our growth strategy, we felt it was important to bring together the business leaders and engage on a programme which we thought could build our skills to take the business to the next stage.
Right, okay, so it's about keeping that momentum going.
Yeah,
as well.
Definitely. I think that one of the important things to realise is that lawyers do not have any sort of leadership training when they learn how to be lawyers. So we all go off and do our degrees, and then we do whatever training we're going to do to be lawyers within our specialist fields. But none of that involves any sort of leadership programming or any aspect of motivating people, leading teams, which is what as lawyers we all end up doing as we progress through our careers.
Right, oh, okay. So in that respect then, what was it about the personal leadership programme that appealed to you? What led you to us?
Well, I know somebody who had done the personal leadership programme with Penny Ferguson. It had a massive impact on their business. So even though we as a group of business leaders wanted some personal development training, the person who'd done the leadership programme with Penny before spoke about all sorts of things that businesses like to hear, such as improving profitability, employee engagement, all of the things that you as business leaders would like to create in developing and taking your business on to the next stage. So with a rave report like that, I then met Penny, and she spoke about the leadership programme, and I came back and spoke to my fellow equity partners here, and we all thought that we'd get an awful lot of benefit from engaging on that particular programme.
And I know you and I had a chat beforehand.
Yes.
About some of the challenges, and what was the impact of that? Because I know we spent quite a bit of time talking.
Yes, in terms of us as a group deciding whether or not it would be the right programme for us. I think that in running a business you have different personalities at different ages, at different stages of their career. And it was trying to find something that we'd all get something out of, that would also have a common aim in terms of driving the business forward. And what we wanted ultimately to get to was developing a vision for the business. So we wanted to go through the leadership programme 3 days, and at the end of that feel as though we had the tools to be able to then sit down almost with a blank canvas and develop the vision to take the business on to this next stage of its growth strategy, which is what we're now embarking upon. Right,
and so as a team, the equity partners went through the personal leadership programme about 9 months ago now.
Yeah.
So what was the impact initially, for you as a team, having undergone the 3 days?
I think it'd be fair to say we all came back to the office buzzing with excitement, an awful lot of energy, very keen to try out all of these new skills that we had learnt. And I think one of the big areas for us as a business has been the communication aspect of it. I think all too often in businesses you get very caught up in pinging emails around and maybe not communicating with your staff as effectively as you want to. All of our staff are crucial to this business in terms of taking it forward. And people started to notice that something was different. They couldn't quite put their finger on it, but we were different. So we as business leaders were different. We were out there, we were talking to people, we were engaging with them in a different way. So the communication definitely had a major impact on the way we were behaving in our business. It's been incredibly helpful, and it's been very important for us as a business for the business leaders to spend that time together, because we had never spent 3 days like that, and that's excluding the 4th day that we did in finalising the vision. but we'd never spent that time together, and that's help us as individuals understand each other as well, which is helpful because it's now a lot easier when certain things in the business crop up to say, oh, well, Rachel, why don't you deal with that? Or Sarah, or any of the other equity partners. We kind of have a better understanding of each other's skill sets as well.